Now from your minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. A good matchup here for you tonight. And the Frisco RoughRiders. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Anthony Renato, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, when you talk about this starting pitcher, pretty basic. He's got the fastball, the change, curveball, the slider. He'll keep you on your toes.
Nathaniel Randolph strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, Nathaniel Randolph.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
7 o'clock.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And a good. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, Steve?
This is a lineup that features so many young kids on this team, and generally you know you're going to have to live with their mistakes, but what you do is you ride that youth and enthusiasm to each victory.
Stepping in, Adam Zahorik, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one.
One thing to keep an eye on as this game goes along, first pitch strikes. The more this guy can work from ahead, the better off he's going to be.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
And this is a common trap you can fall into on the mound. When you freeze a guy once with a curveball, the tendency is to go right back to it. But he says you're not going to fool me twice. He gets himself a base hit.
Miguel Cairo takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and one away. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Huggins sprinting after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And he lays off for ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Huggins on the move. Two gone. With a moment now, let's check out how the RoughRiders line up on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, if you can say there is a defensive threat on this team, he's standing down there at first base. I say that because he's very good at keeping balls in front of him, helping his fellow infielders. Just a guy that's an asset every single game.
Brian Hendley set to take his first cuts with a man at first and two away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Leonel Campos, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
Felipe Nieve comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Felipe.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Swing and a liner, but foul. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can stay hot. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. He knows how to stay within himself and come through in the clutch.
Now at the plate, Josh Huggins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And you can forget about trying to set up a guy. That's 5 pitches, 5 strikes.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Falling for it, Lundy. And that's the second out of the inning. And with that, let's check out the San Antonio defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, one of the most exciting things we're going to have an opportunity to see in this one, the throwing arm of that catcher. He absolutely has a cannon. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you ever saw him on the mound someday. You'll get an opportunity to watch him in this one.
Javier Rosas. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. Left. Lundy is under it, and that retires the side. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Lance Leahy makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Right fielder, Lance Leahy.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here comes the 0-1. Nope. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Here's his swing, and just foul, says the umpire, and he was right on that one. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard but fouled to the left, and they'll try it again. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one, and now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
takes this the other way to right. And a base hit here to open up the second.
Batting sixth, left fielder, Jimmy Lundy.
We'll give you another look at all 8 pitches here in the at-bat. I mean, this was a battle from beginning to end. Took some tough pitches, fouled off a few more, and then eventually he gets his reward with a solid base hit.
Jimmy Lundy is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
You got to be swinging.
Ball one. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Nobody out, runner on first. To short, hit hard. And that's going to find its way into left. Back-to-back knocks have him going here to start the second.
And after a relatively quiet first inning, the number 5 and 6 guys strike for back-to-back hits here to start the second. Let's see if they can cash it in.
Coming to the plate now, Rocky Gale, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in their knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
You think they had a scouting report here? I mean, this is just 3 straight pitches on the outer half of the plate. He has no answer for any of them.
Ramirez.
Stepping in now, Steve Ramirez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Danks is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
I think at first it's about tagging up here, but there's that old baseball adage, don't make the last out of the inning at third base. So staying at second, probably the right call.
Ramon Alfonso gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one, no
and
strike.
A ball 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
They were in good shape with the first 2 on to start the inning, but the rally's definitely stalled out from there.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Will Quisenberry strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
First baseman.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. This is skied into short left center. Lundy waits on it. One away.
Batting fifth, center fielder, Jordan Hanks.
Jordan Danks steps in. He'll get his first shot at it here. First pitch of the at-bat. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Well, the fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sound sharp, too.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Alfonso scoops it up, forgets him. 2 down.
Batting sixth, catcher, David Castaneda.
David Castaneda gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Randolph going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Wow, that inning didn't really look like it was going anywhere, but if the first 2 guys don't get on in front of them, that's when they're swinging for the trees. When guys are on in front of them, they shorten down and try to go for the base hit, but a big solo shot right there with 2 outs.
Into the box, Ryan Strasburger, as he lines this one out to center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
And when you see a guy rip one like this, 1 pitch after the previous guy left the yard, you know you're dealing with a pitcher whose mind is elsewhere. That'll snap you back to reality, though, pretty quick.
Standing in now, Johnny Harris, as he lines this one out to center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count, kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Into the box now, Ramon Delgadio, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
And it's quickly 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The RoughRiders are out in front, 1-0. Nathaniel Randolph is into the box as we are all set to begin the 3rd.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Liner toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right there.
Stepping in now, Adam Zahorik, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner at first with no outs here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
And that one is a cold strike as he's rebounded to run it full now, 3-2.
It might not be a bad time to have a look over to first. Make sure they don't have any ideas of trying to send him to keep out of the double play.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Well, that's just some indecision there on 3-2. He's thinking, should I swing? You could just see him try and hold up, but by that point, he'd already broken the plane. That's an easy call.
Into the box, Miguel Cairo as he swings and hits a line drive out to left. Rosa is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Well, they've been a little unlucky so far because they're putting the ball in play, and they've hit a few of those balls really hard, but they're just not falling for him right now.
Digging in to try it again, Brian Hendley, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch on its way. Pitch out,
1-0.
nothing doing. In there, 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Inside and low, 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
The 2-1 on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Delgadio in foul ground. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Delgadio is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The RoughRiders lead it 1-0. Felipe Nieve digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Felipe Nieve.
From the stretch. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard towards second, but an atom bowl right to him for the first out.
Now batting.
Oh, they came right back at him with another heater right there. He wasn't surprised at all. He might have been sitting on that pitch. But he hit it right on the button. It just wound up being right at somebody.
Standing in now, Josh Huggins. Drilled on the ground to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
And here's a case on the mound where he's trying to sneak a first pitch fastball by him, but he was having none of that at the plate. He just sends it right back where it came from.
Into the box now, Javier Rosas, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Stepping in now, Will Quisenberry. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, and coming right off of that strikeout, he's got to be thinking he should be ahead of this next guy. That's a tough way to fall behind.
That evens it up, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Lance Leahy is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
In there, strike 1.
Boy, we're well into this ball game now, and he's thrown 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters he's faced. And when you can get ahead, your results are going to turn out well.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
That's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. I mean, that couldn't have been an easy take.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Nope,
now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here in the last 2 pitches.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Castaneda finds it, but the throw is not in time. Leahy reaches on the strikeout. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Jimmy Lundy will dig in. He singled his first time around. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
The 0-1 delivery. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, I think there's something to be said for being patient, and then there's being overly patient. I mean, especially with 2 strikes, you've got to protect the plate up there. But he looks at 4 pitches, and he never even took the bat off his shoulder.
In now, Rocky Gale, as he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out toward right field. Huggins is there, 2 down.
Yeah, just a little bit late here on the fastball, and this thing's almost by him when he makes contact.
Ramirez.
Still, he gets pretty good wood on the ball, but not enough to trouble the right fielder.
Standing in now, Steve Ramirez, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. I mean, that was right on a platter for him.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Yeah, and you know, he just couldn't put him away here with 2 strikes. He goes for the fastball, hoping to get out of the inning, but this is hit pretty hard, and now he's got a second man on base to deal with, 2 away.
Into the box, Ramon Alfonso, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside, though.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. Nathaniel Randolph will stand in now, and suddenly the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Yeah, this sort of came out of nowhere, didn't it? But when you've got a guy reeling out there like he really doesn't know what hit him, boy, it's time to put the pedal down.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And they will tag him out at the plate. And that'll keep our ball game tied up as the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, all tied at 1-1. Jordan Danks is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Center fielder.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Fastball called strike, 1-2. One and two, here it comes. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Lundy is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
David Castaneda stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Well, anytime you can take a fastball like that and hit it dead center, you know you're pretty much on your game. So you got to look for them to try to work him a little bit differently. Get it away from him. Get it down and in. Do something. Throw him some off-speed pitch. You don't want to throw him the same pitch he saw last time.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
He's just working east and west here. He'll be fine if he just stays out of the middle.
Here's the 0-2. Shot towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Listen, he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. This catches it. He turns it around for a solid single.
Stepping in now, Ryan Strasburger, as he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out to right field. Leahy is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, second baseman, Johnny Harris.
Johnny Harris is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard back up the middle. In there, a base hit.
And a good job there keeping the inning alive. That's all you needed to do. Now one more two-out knock, and they get that run right back.
Ramon Delgadio gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Adam Zahorik will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Adam Zahorik.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, he's just putting on a clinic out there right now. Let's check it out on Show Track. Well, these guys are just having all sorts of trouble figuring him out. Strikes out his 6th batter of the game so far.
Into the box now, Miguel Cairo, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, way to get dirty. It's there. He got him.
Oh, what a play. Well, I think we all know that this is not a guy who's particularly known as a great defender, but he makes a gold glove caliber play right there to take a hit away. That's nicely done.
Standing in now, Brian Hendley, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped high in the air. Quisenberry is going to get there, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Last half of the 5th coming up, all tied at 1-1. Felipe Nieve comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
The shortstop, Felipe Nieve.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, that's a different pitch here, but also on the outside corner. Also taken for a strike. So he's got him in a quick 0-2 hole now.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Here it comes on 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
The right fielder, number 5, Josh Huggins.
Josh Huggins will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now a sharply hit ball toward the right side as this gets foul past the coaching box. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
All right, now that fastball's been so good, he really hasn't needed any of his secondary pitches. Another good heater there.
In now, Javier Rosas. That's a swing and lift, a foul ball off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Randolph giving chase. And that's the 3rd out. Lance Leahy makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
And these are the kind of things you work on every day here at the Double-A level. Learning to hit the ball the other way. You're not a 30 home run guy. That's a skill you'll just have to continue to develop if you want to move up the ladder.
Jimmy Lundy steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. He's set, and the pitch. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. Rosas is in pursuit, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting.
And into his 6th inning of work now. Let's take a look at the breakdown for him so far.
Rocky Gale will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0-for-2 thus far. Comes set, now the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. But fortunately here, no advance. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Taken high and deep to right. Huggins ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Oh, and the throw is in and out of the glove. And as a result, they won't get anybody on the play. Wow.
Well, he gives this ball a pretty good ride. No shot to get this one, as it's going to wind up hitting on the track and one hop in the wall out there. He's going to wind up pulling into second with an RBI double.
Stepping in now, Steve Ramirez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Quisenberry is there for it. 2 down.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion. And you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. He'll be feeling that one all night long.
Into the box now, Ramon Alfonso. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Well, a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. On to the bottom of the 6th. San Antonio's out in front, 2-1. Will Quisenberry lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
This whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Randolph has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Jordan Danks will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Ripped on the ground to first. Ramirez gloves it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Batting, catcher, David Castaneda.
David Castaneda will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Pitch on the way. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Gotta hope he's okay on the mound.
And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Ryan Strasburger will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. In there, and it's 0-1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
On the ground to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Boy, and with 2 away, the pitcher's probably 3/4 of the way back into the dugout, but then, uh-oh, not so fast. He's going to have to come back and do some more work now.
Standing in now, Johnny Harris, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
It didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with the running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Liner towards second, and that's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
That 2-out hit there makes that air loom extra large now. You've got to make sure you get this next guy before this inning gets any further out of control.
In now, Ramon Delgadio, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and is probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Swung on and missed, 1-1. In the dirt, goes to third with it, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now.
Well, he's got a big pitch coming up here. That would be huge if he could get out of this with the game still even.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 left. We're through 6 full, and we are tied 2-2. Back here for Texas League Baseball on the show. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Floyd Myers is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Number 15, Floyd Myers.
At the plate, Nathaniel Randolph. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Nathaniel Randolph.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top, and just fire that thing in there.
One and one. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground and taken in out there for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop.
You see here on show track, that pitch up and in just ties him in knots. You leave that out over the plate, you'll be in trouble, but if you can locate there, things will be just fine.
Into the box, Adam Zahorik, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1-2?
Hit hard towards center. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Yeah, and plenty of hits here so far, but not a lot to show for it in the run column. Maybe this can help turn that around as they get a man on here with just 1 away.
Miguel Cairo will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Fastball in there for a called strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Here's the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Oh, just a little over anxious right there. I guess he figured he had a pretty good gauge on that fastball, and he hoped he'd see it again, but he got the curveball instead.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Line to the right side. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Well, he got that first out easy enough when he came on, but now it's back-to-back hits here with 1 away. So he's going to have to bear down now and make sure that this thing doesn't get any worse.
Brian Hindley will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Nieve backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Well, normally you prefer your hitters to be aggressive, but this was a situation where it really cost him. He's got 2 men on base, but he winds up chasing the first pitch out of the zone, pops it straight up.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And there's ball 1. Hit that. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we are tied 2-2. Felipe Nieve will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
The pitch. In there at the knees, strike one.
0-1's the count.
Now the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Lundy, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 5, Josh Huggins.
Striding into the box, Josh Huggins. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Left field and deep. Lundy racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Oh, man, I tell you, I thought that ball was out of here. And this would have given him a lead, but it's going to wind up hitting off the wall out there. And now just a base hit has the potential to push him out front here late in the game.
Into the box now, Javier Rosas, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Oh, that grounder got him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Will Quisenberry will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Jared Woodson will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Number 19, Jared Woodson.
At the plate, Jimmy Lundy. He flew out in his
Leading
last
off with the
at-bat.
misses. Left fielder, Jimmy Lundy.
Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Maybe a turning point here in a tie ball game. They catch a break, they get the infield single on this ball. Now what will they do from there? They've got tons of options.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
The 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Line drive to center field, and that's in there, base hit. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Well, for a relief pitcher, he hasn't given him a whole lot of relief. That's back-to-back singles now since he showed up, and he's in a heck of trouble now.
Stepping in now, Steve Ramirez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. And he takes a called third strike, and no help there as the go-ahead run stays at third with one away now. In now, Ramon Alfonso. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Danks has a read on it. He's got it, and there are two down now. And he will come in to score. It's a sacrifice fly, and it delivers the go-ahead run as they've now taken the lead here in the late inning.
Hey, that's the right approach at the plate. He knows all he has to do is hit one deep enough to get that go-ahead run in. That's exactly what he gives him. It's all about knowing your job and not trying to do more than you have to.
Nathaniel Randolph is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Yeah, and you know, this is a spot where you just have to make him bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
Lined hard toward right center. Again, a nice clean base hit, his third of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, this is something their hitting coach preaches every day at the batting cage. Stay inside the ball. Here, he lets the ball get deeper into the zone, then stays back and drives it to the right center gap.
In now, Adam Zahorik, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Two men are on with two men out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Huggins has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Missions lead it 3-2. Leading off the inning, Jordan Danks, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Now here's the pitch. Right there for strike one. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. Well, will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why you can't get these final 6 outs.
Randolph is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, David Castaneda.
David Castaneda steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Now here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Yeah, you got to give him credit for hustling down that line. Some guys, most guys, will just stand there and let the catcher tag him, but he's the tying run, so he's giving it his all. He makes that catcher work back there to get the out at first.
Standing in now, Ryan Strasburger, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to short. Zahoric fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We've played 8 full. San Antonio's out in front, 3-2. Jason Phillips will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Miguel Cairo, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Rosas ranging back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall.
It's kind of a surprise to me that he wouldn't try to go for 2 on this play. I don't know if he got caught up in his home run trot a little bit too early or what. He's going to wind up on first base here with a single off the wall.
Brian Hendley struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0-for-4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go 0-for, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
0-1.
And this one's in the dirt. But fortunately here, no advance. Oh, 1 count and the pitch. Good curveball. Strike 2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Lance Leahy comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. ready with the 1-1 pitch. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Oh, yeah, you know, he went backdoor breaking ball with the previous pitch. Then he's got him set up to come down and in with the next one, and he throws a pearl right there.
Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, there it is. Hat trick, my friend. That's a 3rd strikeout of the game. Luckily, his guys are winning, so it kind of lessens the blow, but actually, not so much.
Stepping up to the plate, Jimmy Lundy, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosas has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. The Missions lead it 3-2. Johnny Harris will start it off here in their half of the 9th, and no sign of a reliever. They're going to let him try to finish this one off.
Well, he's been brilliant so far, so why not see if he can take it the distance? It just doesn't happen these days very often.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Now on the mound, the doubt starts creeping in a little. Thinking, how do I get this guy out?
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. One and two.
If I didn't know any better, I think this was his 1st inning out there. He's still throwing the ball with a lot of velocity.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. That's more than the rest of these guys can say.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, heading for second now. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And they're not going to get him at third. He's in there with nobody out as the potential tying run. So stepping in, number 25, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. On the ground to the right side. And the throw to first will take care of him, but it comes at a cost as the tying run is in to score.
And here he knows all he needs is a ground ball to tie this thing up. So that's all he's really shooting for, and he gets it done.
Felipe Nieve digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Now here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. And another foul ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. Leahy on the move, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line and left. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. And you can see on the graphic right here that that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Enrique Diaz will be called upon to get the final 2 outs here and hopefully send this one into extra innings. Josh Huggins strides into the box now with a shot to bring in the winning run, but the question is whether they'll even pitch to him. The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1-0. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe force seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
And he'll get there at third, and now the winning run's only 90 feet away with just 1 out.
Well, yeah, this is going to be a pitch in the dirt. And as a runner, it's hard sometimes to tell whether you should advance or not. But I think the catcher just lost sight of this thing just for a moment. And as soon as he reads that at second base, he's off for third.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Now, he could pitch all year and not come up with a bigger strikeout than the one right here. That winning run has to stick tight over at third base, and now the infield can move back to normal.
Javier Rosas will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here. And that ball gets by him. And they're going to walk off with a 4-3 victory.
Well, you know, once you get that guy to third base, there's a ton of different ways to get him home. But you sure as heck don't see it happen this way very often. This is a tough way to lose a game.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The RoughRiders stand tall in the saddle. They win it 4-3. Good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score. First for the 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Missions, 3 runs on 15 hits. 1 error and 13 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.